Hello. You know, it's quite likely that most of us are all totally unaware of the fact that our public schools never taught us the complete and factual story of our country. Nor did our teachers ever teach us the principles that guided America's founding. This is important because no one can ever have any meaningful pride of his country until he knows its history. If he has any backbone, he should then be inspired to become politically active. Just recently, I discovered 20 of our largest universities and colleges do not require a single history course of their students. I'll read you the list. Amherst College, Bryn Mawr College, University of California, Berkeley, University of Chicago, Cornell University, Georgetown University, Harvard University, University of Illinois, Johns Hopkins University, University of Michigan, University of Notre Dame, Oberlin College, Princeton University, Stanford University, Swarthmore College, Vassar College, University of Virginia, College of William and Mary, Williams College, and Yale University. You know, it doesn't take much imagination to identify who or what is America's greatest threat. It's the communist infiltration of our education system and the hard left in our schools, in our government, and in our media promoting it. Churchill understood, though. Actually, it was the heart of his greatest fear. He believed his entire life that socialism, also known as progressivism, is the political opioid of the people and the greatest threat to mankind. Ayn Rand also knew, and she stated her belief explicitly, that America's greatest threat is socialist professors dominating our universities, with no professors teaching the traditional ideology of our founders. Today, the cancer of progressivism is grown into an epidemic in all our universities, and now in our public schools as low as kindergarten. All because of progressive teacher education programs required at the state level. I was a victim myself. I was taught by a big university that John Dewey and progressivism is the holy grail of education. He was a socialist. Today, it makes no difference. All universities are alike, and we jolly well better wake up to that fact, or the grand experiment of America will be lost, all because of our ignorance of history. It should also be indisputable that students will not fully appreciate our history unless they are taught by knowledgeable and inspirational teachers. Electing new leaders in education can make this happen if we get out and vote. All state boards of education and the regents of all universities and many local school boards are dominated by progressives. They must be defeated in upcoming elections and replaced by Lincoln-type Republicans, not rhinos. So you see, fixing our schools is the solution to America's third great crisis, progressivism. We, the people, through no fault of our own, lacked sufficient knowledge to elect good leaders. Of course, I exclude President Trump. He's good. Actually, I suppose I'd be disingenuous if I placed the entire blame on our teachers. You see, like myself, we're all victims of some university's corrupted education. Americans have been too easily duped by the goals the communists contrived to defeat us. And all are listed quite boldly in their manifesto. I'll read them to you. Eliminate prayer, any phase of religious expression in the schools, on the ground that it violates the principle of separation of church and state. Get control of the schools. Use them as transmission belts for socialism and current communist propaganda. Soften the curriculum. Get control of teachers' associations. Put the party line in textbooks. Present homosexuality, degeneracy, and promiscuity as normal, natural, and healthy. Nikita Khrushchev, the Soviet Union leader in 1960, even had the temerity to come to the United Nations and deliver a solemn but withering attack on all Americans. And as he spoke, he took off his shoe and pounded it on the podium. I'll read his exact words for you. Your children's children will live under communism. You Americans are so gullible. No, you won't accept communism outright, but we'll keep feeding you small doses of socialism until you finally wake up and find that you already have communism. It should be obvious that educating enough people to make a difference is exactly what Hillsdale College is doing with their growing number of K-12 charter schools and their free online courses. It's a fundamental way of saving America. Some of the people will want to work in government, and they will be good leaders because they will have acquired the knowledge necessary to be good leaders, exactly as encouraged in our Northwest Ordinance in 1787. I can't urge more strongly that all Americans, even high school students, should take advantage of Hillsdale's free online courses and learn the story of our country. All are taught from original documents, not textbooks, which makes them factual, memorable, and even exciting. This is the way to defeat progressivism, although we must all become politically active for our own good and survival. Just go to www.hillsdale.edu to register for the free, non-credit course lectures. Listen as many times as you like, anytime. They even offer a quiz after each lecture, but it's optional, and an optional final exam. You'll be amazed by how much fun it is and by all the history you are never taught. I'm John Wagner. I'm a retired teacher, and I live in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Thank you.